I think we will have even more rain in our city, Bergen. We are the most rainy city in Europe already, with an yearly average of 2,250 millimeters. But last year, 2015, we had over 3,000 millimeters with rain. And in 280 days it was raining in Bergen. We have to get used to that kind of weather in the future, I think.
We know that we will have more heavy rainfalls and that we will, in general, have more wild weather, so to say.
Now it's about 0 degrees and it's snowing. And over the next 10 years, 20 years, it's going to be less likely that we get sub-zero temperatures. The temperature increase is going to impact a lot of different parts of society. But I think the most important thing is the change from snow to heavy rain in winter.
I think the risks of flooding will be higher. That is due to the rain. And that will also cause problems with water quality in the sea and in our lakes due to overflows from combined sewers.
Well, the effects of weather like this, turning from snow to rain, and also having heavy rain episodes in autumn and spring, will lead to floods. We've seen a big increase in the number of floods over the past few years, and also landslides. So especially in Western Norway, we have steep mountainsides, you have landslides having a huge impact on the roads and railroads.
I think the rising sea level also will affect the city in the low-lying areas close to Bergen.
It's important that the society and we all understand that we must live with the changed weather. So it's important to live with it and also to work with the infrastructure so that they can bear more heavy rainfall, for example. We are working with risk analysis, and we are also working with how to manage risk. And it is a part of our day-to-day work, so to say.
We try to analyze risks with the bigger amount of water in our sewer network and stormwater network. We build models to get a better understanding of the problems and what will be effective way to solve the problems. We are also looking closely to the possible problems the high sea level may cause.
Risk in my case is, since I'm a weather researcher, is a risk of extreme weather. And in general, what we can say is that when you have a general increase in precipitation and rain, you have an increased risk of extreme weather that will lead to floods and landslides. But of course the uncertainties, when you're looking into the future, the uncertainties are always large, but I think that's the general direction it's going.
We think sharing views with stakeholders, researchers and others will help us to get a better understanding of the problems, a more broad understanding of it. And I think, and I've also experienced, that we can have good examples and we can get ideas from others how to solve our problems and challenges.
Communication with stakeholders is something that hasn't been done very much by us researchers, unfortunately. But as we're joining projects like Bingo, we're learning that a lot of the information that we can get from them has a huge impact on the way we work. So knowing what they need sets the agenda for the research that we're doing.
We have a very good experience in working with researchers and also working with stakeholders and with the society. And we think that it is important to learn from what others have done and also from what the researchers are working with, so that we can use it into our projects and also into the development of the city.